in Zion. Always be thy name. Thy kingdom come on earth. Thine will be done on earth. Always be thy name.
The stepping razor, the art of war. We're there with you. And next Thursday, you know, people was waiting and waited for Thursday come. Only for years say them have to go waiting and waiting again for next Thursday about this sentencing of the four man them who them charged murder. So them have to go wait again. I want to know is we are going. The really thing is what is going on. But on a level, we say a PNP man get where for some corruption charge again. We are realize more and more the people them right in a one way, but we don't know if them wrong in our next way, but we know so them right in our way. From I ban and I follow up this politics thing in a Jamaica, is one politician I ever hear go to prison. And that was like 20 odd years ago. One politician I ever hear go to prison. So the people them say certain people not go to prison. Politicians especially not go to prison. But then now the people them also say politician corrupt. I want to know something in a Jamaica, you know. If politician is so corrupt, what is it that is saying that politicians usually get off of them charge? If Jamaica was a corrupt country, why is it that no politician not going to prison? What is happening that we keep saying politician corrupt and politician lie and politician this and politician that, yet still none of them now go to prison? Can somebody please explain to me? Because I know some of the explanation of people, you know. But corruption within corruption is corruption, said we, and I say the last man I hear got prison was in the 90s. 90s, yeah, in the 90s, I think, him go to prison. And from that until now, I hear man sing tune about corruption, politician corruption, this year in this year office corrupt, that the corrupt, that, and what a thing. None of them, all of them sit down still in a them easy seat, where that the man is going back to where him was governing in a St. Elizabeth soon, even though Mr. McKnight him name, where the man there, where the liar name there again now. Anyway, KD Knight. I think for the man upstairs, right? I think for the man upstairs. KD Knight say, I tell him, say, ease up, little, don't rush it, you know. We have to wait till the school off. You know, name Hassan, you know. You understand? Even though the man is done, tell you, say, Hassan must get to, you know, because it's a 9-day thing with Jamaican. 9 days after them, just forget about everything. Well, this guy, you know, KD Knight, I show him, say, yeah, we know, say, Yankees and a guy give the government till a certain time to put him back in a position. Hey, me I tell you, know, politics in Jamaica not easy, you know, that's why me I tell you, you can't take up for none of them people there, you know. Whether them depend GLP or PNP, you know. Because the whole of them guilty are the same thing, but you know. You know, we are talking about how politicians are the first that people get youth gun for shoot one another for politics and them things. Yet still you can't come on the radio and say A get B, C, D, you know, even though most Jamaican and politicians know which politicians issue gun in a Jamaica. And a whole heap of people in Jamaica know. But you can't come on the radio come to that or write in a newspaper. You have to pay billions of dollars for libel and scandals, a scandal people name. That is the problem with these things. You know say a man guilty, but you can't say nothing about it. Well, that's the same thing with the corruption, you know. You know say you have corrupted politicians, but you can't call them name. Because if you call them name, you know say it's a string of events that going to take place right down the line now where just like how them call this a man a name. 5-6 years ago, light bulb business and all them something there. Man see things are going a wrong account when not dead and all them something there. So tell me something now. If it's not him, then it's who? Because somebody must guilty. It's like the other day when them charge Vibes Cartel for a murder brother of a Portmore. Alright. So the court say another Vibes Cartel do it. Then if another Vibes Cartel do it, then them not gonna find out who do it. And must somebody kill the man. You know. So it seems like the rape, the woman them, including the 80-year-old, will get raped in a Montego Bay there. Now them old two man and them take them DNA and realize that the two man them not connected to the rape. And them let go the two man them. So what happened to the man them who actually raped the woman them? That no count again. Me remember years ago we have followed O.J. Simpson trial. Me have a bridge them up on the road and trust me, it's the driver where we have from one hotel to the next. You see, if we ever hear say the trial reach a peak where we have a seat, the driver is tormented. If him not drive fast enough to reach at the hotel to make a car seat by the TV, you know. I mean, they say OJ guilty. And we have argument, point upon argument, to say if him guilty and not people say I threw him black and all them something. I mean, I say, hey, him guilty, all right. If the glove don't fit, you have to acquit. And them acquit him. Him come out. Who killed the woman? That is the thing. If it's not O.J. Simpson, then it's who? What happened to that case there? It done away with totally. So I don't know if when a corruption thing about the place or a murder about the place and the person who you hold for the murder or the corruption is found not guilty, I want to know if the case done. Because I not hear nobody or catch nobody after them try somebody and say him not guilty. Look how much case me I hear in Jamaica when man tried and we not hear, when a man said not guilty, we say alright, him not guilty. Then is who? Is who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? I know me, then I who? If I know him stole the cookie from the cookie jar, then it's who? Because I know say I know me. I know say I know Brian. I know say I know Castic. Castic in the house with me, you know. Me long time musician who shaggy tea from me. And then Bloom what them name again? Big Mountain thief him from Shaggy. There's a whole heap of thief in that go on. Cause me thief a drummer from Chalice, you know. Me thief a drummer from Chalice and Jimmy Cliff come thief him from me. I said no, Jimmy Cliff just fire him and just fire another drummer. Anyway, we are say within the corruption level, we not hear about the case after the person is found not guilty. Because if somebody says some corruption is go on in the thing, and the DPP, who me love dearly, I say she no agree, but true she's a liar and true she's a DPP, she have to go with the judge argument. So she say, all right, I will concede that the law say him is guilty, therefore, but I don't agree with it. So, me want to know if the DPP are going to find out now. Well, she not going to find out nothing because she don't say him. In a fair level, she feels say him. The judge say not him. Well, the judge never say him. The judge say no case not there. The judge say no case not there. Is we are going to Jamaica. You know, you have a murder we take, well, sorry, I'm not going to say no murder. It's not no murder. Even though we perceive it to be a murder. There is a killing that we dub the X6 killing. The reason why we call it the X6 killing is because a man who was driving a BMW X6 shot a youth in a taxi. You think you hear the last about that case there yet? Wait and see what's going to happen. Wait and see what's going to happen. You're going to be shocked about certain things that will come out in that case. Because the case is going on, you know. We can't talk about the case, you know. But believe you me, as today is what? What day today is? The 27th? Today is the 27th of March, 2014. Mark my words. You hear Mutabaruka upon this program say, you're going to shock and surprise when you hear certain things when that case come to light. I should have somebody in the court. IRFM should have put somebody in the court there to find out, just like how them a report on Vibes Cartel, because him a artist and this and all them something. Because we hear say we have ones, IRFM have ones in the court. Maybe it's not a big thing, but it's a murder case a go on, and it's really a big murder case because a little youth it involved. Maybe IRFM should have somebody in the court when the X6 trial a go on. You think it's joke me I make? All right. So, click it.
Spring into savings in the Active Home Center Spring Value Tag Sale. Get up to 50% off time.
Step in. We're there with you. So we're upon this thing here with the corruption business we are going where Jamaican people always accuse these innocent politicians about say them corrupt. Yet still none of them now go jail. And we are seeing say if justice is in Jamaica and politicians are corrupt, the people them should be ashamed of themselves. We keep saying that politicians corrupt when nobody's going to jail for it. You understand? As we can see in this last case here, you know, the judge just lick it out. They do everybody that say, they could try nothing. They just say, no, she just say, watch out, this now nothing to do with nothing, Rasta. We can cancel this. What is going on? Is that we're asking? What is going on really when people can be in this position, especially Jamaican people? We don't know what is going on. What we see on our TV and here in the news is not half how we go on in our courtroom or in the judge quarters. Just like how we see on TV and hear say one policeman. Because most of the time, when you hear people say the foreman them not guilty, them bring up this thing about the policeman and the phone and the use of that phone. That the policeman did use the phone. So the policeman that use the phone is the main thing why people say them should have free him. Yet still, that is where we hear publicly. But one of the things that we are going to the court where it's only the liar them, it's only the judge and it's only the jury here. And we hear the DPP say, the DPP say, yes, the public hear one thing over there, so, but there's 10 things over there, so, where them not hearing. So we have to give it consideration and say, yeah, we are hear one thing over here, so. And a judge just come and say, well, right now, we're not trying no case with this man, you know. What is it that happen when all of these people gather that the judge can come say, no, we don't have no case with this man, yeah. When the DPP can now say she don't agree with it. She said she don't agree with it. I mean, she agree with it as a lawyer who have to go by the course of law. But remember one time I was speaking to her, and this is really weird, you know. In the earlier programs of this program, when the video, there was a thing circulating on YouTube where a policeman shot a man on the ground where the people them there say, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him. The policeman shot the man on the ground and kill him. And it went to court. Quick too. It never even take no 1 year or no 2 year. And he was found not guilty. And what we hear the DPP say, the reason why he was found not guilty is because the person who take the video never come forward. Now, even though the whole world has seen this thing go on a video, you know, the court say, by law, them can't say him guilty. And I remember I look at her and say, yes, you see, the law and justice is two different things. What the people want is justice. What the system give you is lawfulness. And lawfulness does not require justice. It just requires a set of rules and regulations that is designed and set there to facilitate how the system react and respond to certain events. Everyone crying out for peace. None of us, well, not none of us, but what about justice? Haile Selassie say, there'll be no peace until there's equal rights and justice. The law does not necessarily offer us justice. And every time you hear something, the people them bawl. We see we go on the other day with Azan. And the man says a 9-day thing that's to run over. And boom, we see Azan is right back. When there. We see some man rape a little girl. We and 3 others. And we say them all on 2 man. And them find out say based upon a DNA that is not the 2 man them. Then is who rape the woman them. It's not no dopey business. There is a woman 6 years ago in St. Thomas, a pregnant woman that was shot and killed by a police. We don't know if it's their court, but we don't hear nothing about it. So because me don't hear nothing about it, me have to keep asking what happened to that case. 6 years after, a policeman shot a pregnant woman in the same parish as St. Thomas and shot after her sister. Now we are going to assume that is in the courts. But when these things happening, we must not be silent. We should have, just like everybody around go a Vibes Cartel trial, we should have news reporters, even from IRFM here, around go at St. Thomas to find out when is this court going up, when is the case going on. We need to be in the court. When we hear about the X6 killer, we need to be in the court. We are talking about high-profile murder, Vibes Cartel. And even when Vibes Cartel is found guilty, it's still there on the lips of the news reporters. And when them get sentenced, it's still there on the news reporters. And they're going to find biography, autobiography, songs when they sing before, songs when they never sing before, all sorts of things. Yet still, you have some serious case, unsolved case. Sometimes you look at America and why we are to take the bad things in from America. And America have some serious things that go on, you know. Because politicians can't go on with certain things, you know. Politicians got prison. Even in a place like called China where people say this and people say that, you know. All the prime minister who got prison, you know. You think a prime minister could have got prison in Jamaica? He would have to go stand up out half a tree and stab a man and shoot a man up front, and then maybe would have get with too. Because we see another case now where a man and a police are fight on the ground and now you can hear boy, 5 shots. When you look at the policeman get up on the man on the ground. That have to go at court now. A high profile thing them there, you know. Because that was caught and live. That was caught live, you know, high profile things them there. So me don't understand where I go on. Me don't understand where I go on. It's like we love copy news. It's like certain people love copy news. You know, you copy a news, that's all. You make somebody do investigation and then you copy the news from that person there and you repeat it. You regurgitate the news. You know, do some serious investigation. That's why we look at certain things pan TV, pan how America run them thing, you know. CNN and all them people there. Whether I agree with them or not, you know. Them going at some serious, in-depth reasoning towards certain things. And that we need. We can't have so much cases. That is high-profile cases. High-profile cases. And we now have no news about them. It's just silent in the lips of people. So we need some wake up. Kick it.
ABC Electrical Sales, total source for building materials. Delta, Eagle, Cutler Hammer, Westinghouse, steel, cement, and much more. Plus free delivery island-wide. 754-371-425.
The time by ABC Electrical is?
Yeah, the time is 32 minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock.
Ready?
Yes. Stepping Razor, the art of war. We're there with you Thursday. We want to play a tune, you know, along from we coming up playing a tune. We're not playing a tune, brethren. The environmentalists, them, who are trying to save Goat Island, and the Jamaica Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. But we'll wait till after the news, because the news and the sports are come up here now. But we want to touch upon the environmentalists, them, because we don't know, there's a kind of contradiction in them philosophy when it comes on to protecting the environment and the Jamaica Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Yes, this is the Stepping Razor, the art of war. Now, my daughter just called me a while ago and remind me, say, must say this. There is a unscrupulous person out there sending tweets in my name. And some tweets where I personally would never send or say. So since I can't ask the person to desist from doing it, I want all the people them out there who is reading them Facebook and who is tweeting know that Mutabaruka have no Twitter nothing. How do you call it? Twitter. What do you call it? Twitter. You see, me don't even know if I call it. You don't see it. Me leave them to Paul who him not left him phone from him come inside there so. So you hear me I say no. That unscrupulous person who have all my picture beside the messages them. I want the whole world to know, say, anything we want to read from a Twitter account is not me. And for those of you who know me, know, say, where them say pan that there's something there. And also, that's another way of Mutabaruka express himself. So we just want to get that clear, because we know, say, people will say things about people and put your name there, and then people come look for you and I say, boy, and you think me not see where you're right on Twitter and all these things. We not have no Twitter account with nobody, and we not write. The only thing me answer email. Me I leave all my data. Me I try to figure out why she not really want do the Facebook thing continuously. But we don't have no Twitter account. He's an unscrupulous person. We can't tell him for this is, but we can tell the whole people them who had the tweet say, I know Mutabaruka that. You understand? So we get that clear. Come off our chest, we should have said that from last week, from last night. I will never say it. Okay. So we're going back to the vibe just so now. We did that talk, we did tell you say, we did have something to talk about with the people them who do the Goat Island thing where them are look out against environment and all these things, and the Jamaica Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Now, people hear me talk on this program already, you know, say, me think say, a whole heap of them think they are some little elitist kind of, you know, it's like a group of people just have a kind of a way where, especially the Jamaica Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, the Jamaican people not really interested in saving dog and pussy and cat, you know. Because you have picnic on the road a run down dog. You have man where drive and him see the dog and try to get out of the way and him deliberately all run over the dog. You have some cat now, I don't know why them think they say them should have run between the front wheel and the back wheel of the car. Them a run cross the road, them wait till the front wheel pass and a run cross to make the back wheel catch them. We say that cat and dog is one aspect of the animal kingdom and the animal world that need to be protected. It's not only animals that you can domesticate that needs human beings protection. But we can speak also about the cow them that most people eat. Okay, I was told that, my daughter sent this. Okay, my daughter she set up okay, all right. Before we could go back to this, we get a message here to say that my daughter has set up a Twitter account named The Real Mutabaruka. That is what it means, The Real Mutabaruka. That's the Twitter account that she has there for me, which I have never been on. So I hope that she is monitoring all these things and knows so well, if you don't see it, mark The Real Mutabaruka. Then them can't put my picture and still put The Real Mutabaruka beside it, said we. No, but me say, like when them do a Twitter and them put my picture there, I don't know me, them no can't do the same thing. Them can't do it. Okay. All right. I don't understand these things. The real Twitter. All right. So, my daughter said there is a Twitter account that she manages, and I am hoping that she's managing it quite well. It named The Real Mutabaruka. Okay. So, we're going back to this reason here where we are talking about the Jamaica Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals and the environmental people, them who I think is really some little, I don't ever want to use the word hypocrite, because hypocrite kind of sound too harsh, considering say a lot of them is genuinely doing what them doing out of love for the environment and out of love for animals. But I have to question, what animals are they loving? Because you cannot love animals and eat them. What kind of love is that? You cannot love animals and eat them. The Jamaica Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals is only interested in cats and dogs. There is a lot of animals, and I keep saying it. They should be out there lobbying against this thing called bird season, where uptown middle class people get a chance to fire them gun without police stop them, and them fire gun and shot down the little birds, the beautiful little Jamaican birds that might eventually become, I mean, no more. They will be not there anymore. But every year them have this bird season that them go and kill the bird them. The Jamaican friends of Kujalma don't know say birds are animals too, and them need love and care. You mean it's only Dr. Bird in the love because the Dr. Bird is a national bird? What happened to the blackbird and the drunkrow? No one goes around shooting drunkrow because them knows that the drunkrow help them to clean up their mess. So we say drunkrow is a species that is protected because drunkrow, anytime you left your dead dog out the road or in the bush, you burn up the dog or you bury the dog, you throw the dog in some bush, and when you look at the drunkrow around it, you say, all right, drunkrow, dead, something dead is so. Nobody protects things that need protected. And the only reason why they have so much emphasis on dogs and cats is because them have cats and dogs in them house. And they can domesticate them. They care nothing about the goat or the sheep. The other day I go up on my yard at the hillside and I see about 5 sheep. I say, rotted. A long time I see sheep, See was current goat business I go on down here, so no. You understand? About 4 sheep. I say, what? I never know them still have sheep at Jamaica. Nobody cares about the cow them. This cow that only eats vegetables. This vegetarian creature is killed every day. Even them skin people use and eat the skin. Something that them use and make shoes, them are used for food. Save the cows. Gather up all the old shoes them that is made of leathers. Get some scallion and thyme. Put it in a pot and make cow skin shoes, cow skin soup. Stop kill the cow them. Or too wicked. Just because the cow them can't talk. man string up goat headways and cut out him balls and I make manish water say it give him is an aphrodisiac. It give him more strength. I mean I'm cow skin. Say the cow skin is a what happened to the Jamaica Society for the Prevention of Cruelty? Oh, it's a long time I don't hear about these people and I know so them still about. Tell them, anybody who know any member of this organization, tell them say Mutabaruka attack them. Seriously attack them. I mean I'm afraid to say me attack them. Me attack them. Because me feel close with all animals. And me know say the animal them is dear. And human beings is dear. And we not have no more claim over the earth than the animal them. The birds must fly free. That's why I not like go a zoo. I mean no cage bird. No guy can't give me no bird and say put it in a cage because that is jailhouse. I mean no say me not gonna feel no way if a guy put me in a cage. I mean not do nothing. Just want to look for me. That little one lion is a wicked thing if you have one lion up at the zoo. Wicked. Wicked thing. Because you know what them I don't know. Them a put these people hybrid. It's a hybrid thing them a make you know. Them put lion and tiger in a one place. And when the lion and the tiger get horny, them don't see no other lion or no other tiger. So them go and have relationship with each other. And when them have relationship, them come out with a hybrid animal. I don't know what them call a hybrid animal there. Light tie or something, you know, so like China business, light tie. It's a wicked thing, you know.
Tiger.
Yeah. Yeah, or a tie lie, you know. But this is, I mean, it might sound like me attack it in a joke, you know, but it's a serious thing I go on. It's a serious thing I go on, you know. Me see a fish that day we have a hog face. You know what I mean? Like, them have bird without feather now. Them create bird without feather because them say the problem of taking out the feather is too problematic for eat the bird, for eat the fowl. Where is the protection of animals? All these people who own dog, and the dog them run up and down on the street. Why is it that there's no law for stray animals? For people who have animals and don't treat them properly. Yet still, if a person have a dog and the dog run out on the street, and you afraid of the dog, and you are going to lick the dog, you hear the person come out and say, left me dog, where you throwing me dog for? Yet still, when you look on the dog, the amount of ticks with upon the dog, the amount of that with upon the dog, like them not care the dog at all. Them just want to have a dog. And sometimes you can't tell a person mind by how him treat him animal them, you know. Yes. Sometimes you can't tell a person mind by how them treat animals. And really and truly, if a guy eat cow every day, you know, trust me, I want to play something, you know, I want to play something about the idea of how much animals Americans eat every year. You're going to be shocked to know, say, Americans eat 80 cow every year. One American I eat, brethren, enough cow that we eat per year. that to mention Jamaica, you know. Because when you go all out with them things there up at Portland, you know, the jerk fest, you know, it's like some Roman festival, you know, Rasta. All the people them dung in the dead animal, and the Jamaica Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals must take more interest in other animals except dogs and cats. That is really what I say. There are other animals that need care and protection in Jamaica than just dogs and cats, what you can domesticate. Because if you was in China, your dogs and the cat would become food. If you was in the Philippines, your dogs and the cats would become food. So there are other things. If you was in India, you cannot eat the cow because the cow is held sacred. And we are looking at people down here. So you have some little Jamaican people are looking at that. But them people really eat dog. You have some people all in some Arab country ask if people really eat pig. We're not going to yam pig, you know. We char pig. We don't just yam pig, we char pig. all pig foot. Oh my God. Oh, somebody can have pig foot. I mean, really. I mean, cow liver. You're going at the cow internal and going and take out him liver. And I cook it. Oh my gosh, man. Men and their evil ways. And then we wonder how so much bloodletting. Blood is blood and blood is blood. Or you wonder how much bloodletting. Your belly has become a cemetery for dead animals. And if you eat animals, you can picture how much dead animals eat up by your intestines when they come out of you. Because when you don't eat all them carbohydrates and it stick up on your chest. And you now go pass it out. It becomes a part of you and you become what you eat. You have now become what you eat. And when we look at what is going on in Jamaica and the world, one of the problems with it is that we're naming too much blood or too much dry blood. Because we fry the animal, them and the blood still in them, and we say we are eat fried chicken or fry this or fry that. It's blood. Blood. So we turn to the environmentalists them now. Because the environmentalists them know, because they are in the knowings. And last night we played a documentary which we played before, but we just want to bring it to the attention of the dear listeners. Say, methane gas from livestock farming is doing more damage than the car where you know why inhale. The carbon monoxide. The same taxi man we can't fix in car because government raised up everything. Him have some gas that come out of him car or some pollution. Every time you have to wind up your car, look how you're hot, you know. When you drive behind certain coaster bus, you know. Trust me. When you have all your condition in the car, you know, you don't know which part the smoke come from, you know, it come seep underneath the car or come up in your car, you know. I mean, I tell you, say, the methane gas, I hope we have time to play some mind. The methane gas will come out of the, what can I say on the radio? Can I say, I can't say far, I can't say, what I can say? I can't say easy body. All right, we could say easy body. When a cow is in body, there must be a nicer word to say word that is in body. Eh? Can I say poop? Can I say poop? That the cow poop? All right. The cow poop. In a livestock farm, there are so much poops that is happening that the methane gas that is going out in the atmosphere. And this is what the scientists them is saying. And I know that these people who call themselves environmentalists supposed to know this. That there's more destruction to the environment when you have more livestock farming than what the car is emitting from the muffler, from the muffler, not the muffler. The what them call it? The muffler, them call it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are more poisons in livestock farming. The more livestock farming taking place, is the more poops you have, and therefore because you have the more poops, is the more methane gas, and they are destroying the necessary quality air that it needs for people to have. All right. They are all right, wow. They are destroying the atmosphere, the air, the breathing, the air that we're supposed to breathe properly, because of the need for making your stomach become a cemetery with all these dead animals. So the more need for dead animals to be eaten is the more livestock farming becomes popular. And I don't know, but the Minister of Health should look into what I am saying, because this is not Mutabaruka saying. This is something that is internationally known in Holland, in Germany, in France, and some parts of America. A lot of people is now coming to the understanding that eating a vegetarian dish, and I'm not talking because no Rasta talk, yes or no, I'm not talking because, health reason in terms of physical health. I am talking about the protection of the air that we breathe and how it affects us when livestock farming becomes more popular because there's more need to eat meat. I am saying that a vegetarian diet is not only for people who want to feel healthy, but for people who's interested in Goat Island. The people them who's interested in Goat Island should be talking about this subject. The subject of livestock farming. Where a guy tell you, say, boy, if you can't get chicken back, you must go eat oxtail. And when you look on him, you see him do the chicken back walk. For your computer, you must dance the chicken back. Call the chicken back skank. For the back of the woman. And when you look at some of these people, you realize, say, them not going to say and do certain things. The minister, I am taking off, I'm taking off my turban to the minister of health. That when him stand up and said, no smoking, I hear them arrest a guy the other day for smoking in public. Them arrest him and also for littering because when them to the police are come, trap the cigarette by the ground. So them charge him for two things. I am saying that is a good move. I am saying that them should ban using cell phone while driving. I am seeing that them should ban cell phone in workplaces because the amount of hours that is spent when you should be working, talking to your girlfriend or your boyfriend or who did there with who the night before, it don't help the workplace. Don't look for me like that. It's true attacking. It can be proven. It can be proven that the loss of work hours in workplaces now because of the use of cell phone by workers that have nothing to do with the company business. And this is when me attack now for the big guys now. Me attack for the big guys now. Because if me did have a company and me employ some people and every 2 hours them dip on the phone for 5 minutes. Some of them dip on the phone for 10 minutes. Can you imagine if you multiply 10 by every 2 hours in that 8 hours and multiply that now by how much workers you have, how much work hours you lose? I want me sound like me an idiot. Me know say me an idiot. Me don't know if everybody else wrong, but me know say me right. Me I say, within the level of the consciousness, cell phone is a problem to the cell phone is a problem when it comes on to now work hours and work relationship with boss and employees. Because I go in some place and I see some woman, I use them phone during them hour, them phone time. Them supposed to work, and them sit down and attack. So tell me something. So what the boy say? They did not come. So where you send there with the next woman? What a wicked boy like that. And today they attack and oblivious to nothing. Nothing them not check about nothing at all. And I ask about wait, what the hell is going on here? So I don't talk about it, but I hear say something gonna come on at 3:15. Okay. So we're going to take a break and come back. Yes. Step in.
Your debit card is the
Yes. This is the stepping razor, the art of war. From Paul coming, I'm not come off my phone, Paul, yeah, but the tweet, and now we see another man coming at the studio and him look like him not come off of him phone neither. It's what I deal with. A disrespect. I mean, I'm going to interview that man and I'm going to depend on him phone. That's total disrespect that. Total disrespect. And as I'm sure take him out of the studio, mad to make him wife alone stay in here. Okay, so the other day we went to this. Because we now come off for the reason about the environmentalists, them, because we are say environmentalists say eating animal cause destruction to the environment, said we. It's not the Chinese them will not talk about destroy environment. Eating animal is helping to destroy the atmosphere and where we want the atmosphere to be so that we can breathe easily. So we have to protect it. And one of the ways we can protect it, and as I said before, this is not no Rasta talk. This is not forcing down nothing on someone. This is for people who is interested in protecting the air that we breathe and how we live as human beings. It has nothing to do with no religion. We are saying that when you eat animals, you help to destroy the environment that we live in when we eat animals. It is a scientific fact, because the more animals you eat is the more livestock you need. The more livestock you need is the more you have to go get what? Imagine a man have a cow. He have to go get a piece of land for the cow. So he have to go plant grass for the cow eat. He have to go get water for the cow drink. And if the cow sick, he have to go get some tablet and them thing there. And when the cow get big, him kill the cow and eat him. What kind of madness that? Then you go through all of that just to go kill something. You go through all of that process just to go kill an animal. Give him water, get piece of land. You know much acre land. When you put cow pan the land, the amount of land where you take for have that cow pan. You know much food could have plant on the land there. We go right across the board. And when I say animal not important, but we are say the need for animal meat is what caused you to grow the animal. And you are going to kill the animal anyway. And killing the animal means you're not only doing damage to yourself physically, but you're also doing damage to the planet with the, what we call it, what the animal do. we can't call for the radar. You do some more to get twist. So let me stop talking about that part, right? Because I'm going to say the wrong thing. And the commission, I'm going to get some call from upstairs. And I shouldn't say that in the day. You understand? Okay. So we went to this affair Sunday. And apparently the brethren here we are talking about puzzle and parsley on the radio. And when me look, the brethren bring a bag of puzzle. Come give me. I'm not telling you, I plant some of them already. Yeah, I plant some of them. I could have never not plant them. Right? And I see some products. Well, the lady come to me now and say, we must come look on them products, them and thing. I know me as a man now. Anytime me about them thing, my skin starts scratch me. Because me have to go look on these things. So when I go look on them now, me I say, wow, a big thing I go on. The thing what it really impress I more though is when the brethren give me him card and I see marks tush in the push. No, that is one of the sweetest day I hear for your farms, tush in the bush. It means it's sophistication. Because when somebody says tush, it means you're tapanaris. So it's like tapanaris thing I go on in the bush. When it come on to food, and I see what the brethren them had to offer, the brethren and them sisters have to offer, and I say, the brethren say, so me always talk about soccer, and the brethren bring some soccer, and I say, but the brethren should have come on the radio too. So this is how I'm there. So why Elon Christopher and his wife, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Muta. Blessed love.
You sound like you come from America. Tell me, you come from America?
That's true, yes.
Where part of America you come from?
Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, you're a Brooklyn lady?
I'm a Brooklyn girl.
Oh, where did I come from?
St. Anne, Jamaica.
So a St. Anne, a your piece of lunch depend?
We.
Ajaib. All right. It interests I because I see the higher plant things where normal farmers don't plant. And I realize nowadays a whole heap of ones are getting into some vegetables where Jamaican people not really used to. Because I know we is a pap chow cabbage set of people. Mm-hmm. And pap chow cabbage kalalo. And we done this so. You understand? But now we see people start to plant. Well, maybe uptown people used to plant it all the while. But now we see it become like popular amongst ones who see the necessity to do it. Especially ones who open their mind to the world and we go on.
Yes, I.
Arugula. Kale.
Yes. Swiss
cilantro.
Cilantro.
I mean, all of these things where Up to the other day, me, like, when me just a come, me never know about these things. What that?
These are edible flowers. Nasturtiums.
That too. People don't know say you have flowers where you can't eat too, you know.
Yes.
All right. So, we see that the thing are open up and are widen. And then now, them have this thing named organic. Which even make it more nicer now, because now, organic, I mean, say you know, use no chemicals and spray upon the thing where chemical is spraying and all them thing there.
No synthetic.
No synthetic thing upon it. And you have a farm like that.
Yes.
You can walk and eat at the same time.
So how much acre that farm is?
We sit on 15 acres, way up in the hills of
15
Free
acres.
Hill, St. Anne, yes.
And you are take with some of the land them.
But we are do the right thing with them. We're feeding the nation.
Nation.
Yes, sir.
All right. And the whole 15 acre plant up?
Yes.
You're serious?
Yes. We have
You just invite me up on your yard, man.
long time.
You just invite me
Long
up on your
time.
yard.
We look
the
forward
whole
to it.
15 acre plant out.
Yes.
So where were you plant on it?
Well, right through the farm, we have coconut. We do lumber trees, cedar, mahogany, Honduran mahogany.
Don't know why you about that part. I'm not talking about the vegetable part.
Well,
Vegetable,
it's a
yes.
system, right?
Yeah.
So, as a farmer, as an organic farmer, we look at short term, mid term,
And long term.
Yes. So I'm talking to you
The
now
coconut
about
tree for the long term.
is the long term.
Okay.
The lumber tree are your pension
And the
plan.
food tree.
Right? So now we start to look down to the ground level. We have arugula, we have a lettuce mix with Tokyo Bacana Chinese
I noticed when you say arugula, you look on the lady. So
Well,
she,
all right.
she involved, and she responsible for that part there. It comes like she responsible for that part there.
Well, I'm sure he'll tell you a little bit about that.
True. Because, you know, for years, Free Hill is a carrot central.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of farmers who do a lot of carrot, a lot of lettuce,
Yes.
cabbage,
Yeah.
pop chow.
Yeah.
So this lady now introduced me to
All of those
All the
other
things that we are
things.
talking about now. Kale,
Right.
arugula,
Right.
cilantro.
Right.
'Cause
We actually have in the ground right now some kohlrabi, which is, very similar to like carrot sticks. By the time you cut it up, it's something you can eat.
All right, we're going to make a little break here. We're going to go to the champs. We are going in a stadium. Make we go to them.
IRE FM now presents a live updated report on the Grace Kennedy ISA Boys and Girls Athletics Championships at the National Stadium in Kingston. It comes to you courtesy of Contractor Music Marketing, promoters of Down Sound's new hit single, No Guns Around by Nature. Manchester Co-op Credit Union, where service exceeds expectations. Grace, bringing good taste to life. Slam Goliath Condoms, from the land of champions, comes a condom for Jans.
Maxfield Bakery, Maxfield for maximum satisfaction. Get yours before them done. Unite for Change movement, an initiative of the government of Jamaica. Let's unite to create peaceful communities.
The Jamaica Yellow Pages. Find everything you need in the Jamaica Yellow Pages. Print online, mobile, and now text. And Karnak Hardware, a tradition of great things. Let's now join the IRE FM team on location.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon and welcome back to the National Stadium for this. Another report on day 3 action from the 104th staging of the Grace Kennedy ISA Boys and Girls Athletics Championships. We're well into day number 3 and on track now. We're seeing the Class 1 boys 200 meters heats. We can tell you that heat number 1 was won by Zarnil Hughes of Kingston College. Heat 2 was taken by Javon Minzy of Bogwalk. Heat 3, Martin Menlis and Jago. Heat 4, Raheem Robinson of Woolmers. And Heat number 5, Just Run, Michael O'Hara of Calabar High. Raymond Casey Graham, your reaction?
It's unfortunate the wind is playing havoc here. They're running, most of the race they're running in negative 7 and 6 and 5. But the favorite so far, they have looked good. With Zaniel used the first heat, he ran 10.70. Then with Mendes. So we're looking for a very exciting happening later on.
On the track also, we have the discus throw for Class 1 boys. The final, that is going on. The final 12 persons are there. Keno Dunkley of Monroe College, Eric Campbell Oberlin, Michael Hudson, Kingston College, Orlando Stevenson of Bogwalk, Carleon Grant of Jamaica College, Alec Vern Longmore of Jamaica College, Demar Gale of Edwin Allen, Derek Spencer Hydell, Rajendra Campbell of Ferncourt High, Andre Beckford Calabar, Basil Bingham Calabar High, Glenford Watson of Petersfield, that's the 12. Basil Bingham of Calabar comes here with great credentials.
Yeah, so right. This is Calabar strong, one of Calabar's strong events. Calabar, I expected to pick up good points here. KC, not in the event. Bingham, but I think defending champion from Monroe, he's also in the field. I think the Calabar will score every year and try to cut back into that KC lead because they have two very good throws.
Well, sir, KC, could we just take a brief look at some of the finals to come? We have the high jump class 3 boys event that is on track later on. So Jordan of Cedric Titus won at Western Champs. 185 his distance. Nobody in the field really has surpassed or gone anywhere close to 1.85 meters. He should have them off their legs as far as this event is concerned. What do you think?
He's a favorite, but with a championship, it's the KC and the Calabar. When it comes to championship, they know when to rise to occasion. But before you talk about that, let us talk about the young lady from Heidel who won the class 3 high jump, the third record of the meet. This is a young lady for the entire season. She has been struggling, jumping 1.70. She came 8th last year at the championship, and then she's now the record holder. She has broken Geneva Russell record of home technical 2009 record of 1.77 with 1.78, and she was the class 4 champion 2 years ago, also breaking the class 4 record.
We're talking about Shan Salmon of Heidel, 1.78 meters. Very good athlete. Lamar Diston of Rosie's High was second, 1.70 meters. The third going to Shania Ingram of Edwin Allen, 1.70 meters. We're not seeing the authoritative push by Edwin Allen as the favorites on paper.
I said that from yesterday. When home was, when they are favorites, you can see a home come out there like blood is in their eyes. But Edwin Allen, they are like that. They are leader teams, backup teams. So it's very strange now because Edwin Allen, they came here with a big reputation. People are still at the shooting by 80, 100 points. I've not seen that because they have been struggling in the lower classes, while Idle is doing very well in lower classes. So it's going to be a very, very interesting championship.
Very interesting indeed. The shot put class 2, Warren Barrett Sr. of Cornwall College is the overwhelming favorite.
Is that senior or junior?
Junior.
Okay. He's the favorite because there's no Bashar McCarthy here. He should win, but the young man from
Petersfield.
Yeah, he could upset him. He has beaten him twice already this season.
Yeah, having also played second fiddle to him at the Western Champs. So he will keep him honest.
Right.
So we'll see what comes out of that as far as that event is concerned. Any more finals to be contested this afternoon? Long jump class 2 girls.
Right.
Forrester of Manchester High.
She's a favorite. She has been unbeaten all season. She should win.
Only class 2 jumper here to clear over 6 meters. Hard to beat. What about Spencer, the class 2 champion and Carifta silver medalist?
Samara Spencer of Iden?
Yes.
I think first, she's the most consistent. So I think all of them should be fighting out, but I will give first at the edge right now, based on her form coming into the championship. But Evan,
yeah, man.
We didn't talk about the class. Everybody looking toward the class, but I will give first at the edge right now, based on her form coming into the championship. But Evan,
yeah, man.
We didn't talk about the class. Everybody looking toward the class 200 meters later down. We saw the likes of Ryan Robinson in the first heat, looking very easy. Then we saw the young man from St. George's. It was very impressive, Jelani Walker, and also the KC duo of Madison and Bluefield. So we're going to see a very exciting 100 meter also coming up later.
Let's just give our listeners the heat winners there in the 100 meters dash class 2 boys. Raheem Chambers of San Diego, 11.23, the first heat winner. Heat 2 going to Akeem Bloomfield of Kingston College, 11.30. Heat 3 taken by Javon Mattison of Kingston College, 11.25. Both Kingston College competitors looking quite sharp and on their toes. Jelani Walker of St. George's College, 11 seconds flat to heat number 4. Heat 5 went to Javar McClarty of Jamaica College, 11.17. Heat number 6 was won by Vauxhall's Kimani Cummings, 11.34. Heat 7 won by Kenrick Jarrett of Vauxhall, 11.18. Heat number 8 taken by Monroe College's Rasheen Edwards, 11.16. And heat number 9 of 9, Kimali Simpson of San Diego, 11.29.
We also had the class 3. The Calabar duo of Ledger Russell, is the fastest qualified, it's 11.30. Then you have Suzanne Gordon of Jamaica College, look good, 11.31. Tyreek Wilson, Calabar, 11.40. Jashan Hamilton, Kingston College, 11.56. Those are the top 4 qualifiers going into the semi-final of the 100 meters class 3.
That's to be run tomorrow afternoon. The semi-final and final will be run tomorrow afternoon. Crackers, really, they will be a big showpiece for sporting fans and track and field fans in particular.
Yeah, my concern is that I hope we don't have this thing of win tomorrow. Because this is taking away something from the competition. Because running in -5 or -6, we're not going to see any fast time. But I hope tomorrow we don't see this.
The point standings for you as far as the women are concerned: 4 events completed. Edwin Allen, 42 points. Heidel, 35. Homewood Technical, 19. St. Jago High, 11. St. Andrew High, 7. Racines High, 7 as well. And Spalding's High, they have 4. Wilma's, 5. St. Elizabeth Technical, 3. That rounds out just about the top 10, which includes Excelsior High at 3 points as well. So Edwin Allen continue to lead, but only just from Heidel.
Only just.
Are Heidel in contention to win champs?
No, I don't.
Do they have the stamina, the strength, and the depth to take a championship of this nature?
No.
But they definitely are spoilers.
They are spoilers because they don't have a strong class 1. I think they have about 4 at least in class 1. When Adel started having class 1 girls, they will be a big contender.
As far as the boys are concerned, Calabar has not yet etched their name on the score sheet, but I'm certain that they will. Kingston College, though, they continue to lead with 27 points. Jamaica College has 23, and they're in close touch. St. Jago High, 12. Homewood Technical, 9. And Edwin Allen, 9 as well. So that rounds off the top 5 as far as the boys are concerned. Jamaica College, they're lurking dangerously. They have been the dark horse all season. We've not seen enough of them to say enough of them, but they're showing their colors here.
Yeah, once you have the field event, the throws and the jumps, JC will do well, and they are going to lead. I think they will lead today because we have some field events coming up. But we have not seen JC on the track like former years. So you need more than field events to win the championship because the track is very important, and they're not doing as well as they are doing in the field events. But I expect JC to challenge Calabar and KC for top position.
The best rounded team coming into champs has been Calabar. They're yet to score. That's an incognito. We'll see much more later on this afternoon. Until then, when it should be greater, Evan Hewitt on behalf of Raymond Casey Graham and Robert Williams and the rest of the crew returning you to Master Controls.
That was a live updated report from the ISA Boys and Girls Athletics Championships from the National Stadium in Kingston. It came to you courtesy of Contractor Music Marketing, promoters of Down Sound's new hit single, No Guns Around by Nature. Manchester Co-op Credit Union, where service exceeds expectations. Grace, bringing good taste to life. Slam Goliath Condoms, from the land of champions, comes a condom for Jans.
Maxfield Bakery, Maxfield for maximum satisfaction. Get yours before them done. Unite for Change movement, an initiative of the government of Jamaica. Let's unite to create peaceful communities.
The Jamaica Yellow Pages. Find everything you need in the Jamaica Yellow Pages. Print online, mobile, and now text. And Karnak Hardware, a tradition of great things.
Jamaica.
Yes, Tush in the Bush is where we work with you now. We have the 2 ones them who's responsible for it. As I said, we met them Sunday, and we just feel say it's a good relationship, in terms of what we see, our idea of what should happen. And we see the Virgin and them sistering and work it away there. So we did reach the part where you show me the edible flowers. So a whole heap of Jamaican people going to start figure out now what the hell you're talking about. We who know and travel know say you have flowers we can't eat. Because even in the raw food restaurants, when you go to raw food restaurants in America and them thing there, they put a whole heap of flowers over it, and if you don't know, you're going to take out the flowers and throw it away. And then I say, this is edible flowers. So you plant edible flowers?
Because we do salad greens.
Yeah.
So with the lettuce greens and the mixed greens and the mesclun mix and all of those kinds of things, we add in flowers just because it looks pretty.
So you plant it or you get it in the bush then? Or,
no, we plant it.
We plant them.
You plant the flowers. So what the flowers them name? What?
This particular flower is called a nasturtium.
Okay.
And it comes in all different types of colors, right? So you have a orange color that's called the Empress of India, and you have some other a night and day with a red and white, and you have the yellow as well. So there's all different types of colors
So when
that
you
you can
plant these, not when you plant them, but like. It's a lot that you plant to the point where you sell these things.
We sell them, but we use them also.
Yes.
So there are people who are interested, yes, in getting them because they use them as garnishes on the plate. They just make things look pretty.
Make the plate look.
And you eat with your eyes first.
Eat with your eye, because that is really what food is supposed to be. You're supposed to see the food, and it then just bring something to your taste through your brain.
Appetizing.
Yeah, you have some food where you look on it.
It's not.
No.
It's like it's what that. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right. So,
however, not to cut you, local flowers that can eat, like your pumpkin blossom, squash blossoms.
Right.
You can use. You can actually
garnish.
Fill them.
You can fill them
and fry them.
And
Okay.
So just your basic pumpkin.
All right. You talk about pumpkin flowers when it went to bloom.
Right.
Yes.
The male one, not the one that bears the pumpkin, but you have another one that will just grow and drop off.
Right. And you stuff that like stuffed breadfruit.
Like squash blossoms.
Yes,
that's what
and then you just...
You can deep fry it. If you're raw food, you can just stuff it with something.
And then
like.
the other one you mentioned?
You have the old ones you see that children call a begonia. So that is the one that it's got some white, and on the inside it's got a little bit of orange or yellow. It has a kind of a sweet and sour taste.
You have to show me. You have to show me.
Yeah, I have to show it. But it grow all over. It's something as children we used to eat all the time. Yes. So that.
All right. So the farm is what sustain you, or you just plant because you love it, or you just want to eat between the two of them? Because me, a man now, me just joke something because me and my lady did together. Me not joke nothing for farm, for sell and big farm and everything.
No, we are a commercial venture.
You're commercial venture.
So
well, I see that because you make all sauce and all these things.
Right. Yeah. So the idea is that we're growing, and not only are we growing to eat and to sell and to share, but you're also growing to put into your product. So most of the products that we make are done from what we grow on the farm.
The little thing where you give me that other day, cilantro in there?
Yes.
The blow fire.
That is blow fire.
People actually buy that, what that can do. You know, just get one slice of bread and throw the whole of that pan it and eat it and it's done.
It's
that must mean that you like pepper.
That's not I catch bad pepper that. Make it taste some bird pepper when we get from Westmoreland. And that a pepper, that's not pepper.
Well, it's straight green Scotch bonnet pepper, cilantro, some garlic.
Yeah, well, my lady said, my when she eat it,
and coconut oil.
She eats a pure pepper, she tastes, but me taste the cilantro in it still.
Yes.
Me taste the cilantro in it.
And we grow the cilantro. So we add the cilantro, we grow the pepper. So we start from, there's the only thing in it that we don't really have enough to manufacture it is the coconut oil.
You serious?
Yeah. So we really...
So we can turn it into some coconut oil, man, you know.
That would be great.
And some people all up in a Portland there.
That would be great.
Make coconut. Yeah, man, I will turn it into some coconut oil. But tell me something now. You say next time you give me any sauce like that, don't insult me and give me those little buckle. Presumptuous. You're presumptuous to give me them little buckle there. You know?
Well,
them thing there and joke business.
We have a slightly larger one for you today. It's a product called chimichurri.
No, but I make sure I say the same ingredients, you know.
Well,
give me
this one,
we're not going to eat the thing.
This one is parsley. But it's a raw sort of, but I know you like the parsley.
No, parsley and celery is a good thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's a raw, is really an Argentinian sauce that they used to eat with a whole heap of beef.
Okay.
So since we are straight vegetarians,
you can eat with eggplant.
You can eat it with eggplant.
You can eat it with pasta.
You
can eat it with yam and potatoes and fried plantain chips and all of that. So it has a lot of use.
And it's not a cooked sauce.
How long you have this farm?
The farm has been in my family for generations.
Okay.
You know, I started working it, and I have to big up my brethren Mikey, who's my brother to me. 15 acres is me and him working together. Acres, and we don't use much machines. Farm can't run without I and Mikey. I have to big him up any place for him there right now, the whole of Jamaica, I have to know that. And so when we do now is we grow all this stuff and then we turn it into a
commercial venture.
Right. So
but that's the best way to go, man.
Definitely.
You start it for yourself first and then you see what can happen. You just That's why I was talking last night. I was saying that the problem with Jamaica is that we have planned food for export. We should have planned the food for eat and then what left we export.
Exactly.
You know, see,
we have to be able to feed ourselves
first. You know,
Sustainability.
What we are dealing with that so now is that you tell a farmer for farm thing, not because Jamaica need it, but because the foreign market want it. Now, with them plant wool now, you know, have the market enough for him. So it's stay upon the land. Right. We see that with the onion and the ginger, them we are going now in St. Thomas there.
Right.
You understand? So it is nice to plant first for yourself, and then now you see how far you can stretch it.
Well, if we can feed ourselves as a nation,
yes,
you know, you find that people will want what we have more.
Of course.
Because you look at all of these big, America is a farming nation.
Yes.
And it's so them rule the world. Their belly never hungry when they go to war.
Yes. But so, and yet still know them because them subsidize them farmers.
Of course.
But you know, so them don't, you know the problem, you know, I always wonder why organic food are always more expensive in America. And I know it's why now. Them don't subsidize organic farming.
No.
What a terrible thing.
Well, there's a whole industry based upon exploiting conventional farming. Right. So you have pesticides, you have fertilizers, you have genetically modified seeds, you have a company like Monsanto.
All of them things they have to come down. So
now it reach us in such a way that the first thing a farmer is going to do when he start to plant, him don't go to him farm, him go to the seed store.
Yeah.
So right away him looking at a outside source.
GMO seed them.
Right away.
Yeah,
and once him get the GMO seed, him gonna have to have the fertilizer.
Yes.
Him gonna have to have the pesticide, the herbicide, the fungicide.
Yes.
And you know, a side mean murder.
And them brainwash you too.
Yeah.
The ministry, the government brainwash you for feel if you don't use these things, your food now go come because them want such a high yield for export.
Yes.
Because that's all them are thinking, you know. The higher the yield is the more you have to export. Not the more where we have to eat to make we healthy. That's why we don't talk about
the, because then you don't have any quality.
No quality. That's why I talk about the environmentalists them a while ago.
Totally.
The environmentalists them is talking about goat island, but yet still them a name only part animal and not realize that the animal is one of the reasons why the pollution is so terrible in the atmosphere.
But definitely, these large cattle farms that are producing.
Yeah, when I tell people, when I force people to say, "Why you have to be a vegetarian?" I say,
consciousness.
Make you weigh the thing consciously and say, what is the benefits of a vegetarian diet? Not just for make yourself healthy, but for make the whole place healthy, be more conducive to life.
Yes.
You know, see it. So it pass now beyond just, well, you know, me I eat for be healthy. But you eat now for make the earth healthy. You understand? It's just so it go.
There's a big problem with the model that we have on a large scale is that people feel that progress or development has to be contradictory to environmental protection.
Yes.
It doesn't work. You know what I mean? As long as you're destroying nature,
you're going to destroy yourself.
You're going to destroy yourself.
Yeah,
and the funny thing is, if we protect the environment and then work with that type of economy, it is so much better because you're still going to make wealth. But now you're also protecting your environment, you're sustaining yourself and you're sustaining nature. That is what you are basing your livelihood on. So we have a big problem. This whole Goat Island business, I mean, they have to really come to an understanding that you can make money and protect the environment. You can make more money when you protect
the environment. Because the environment will work with you.
It will work with you.
Yeah. All right. We are looking at the sister now, so tell me something. You put on your boots and you get your machete and thing and go out in the bush too.
No, not really.
Tell me where you
there was a time. There was a time when I used to do that also.
So
I started. No, I started as an advisor, and then I sort of went back into the kitchen. So we have at least
you make the thing there, the
15,
product.
Exactly. So the partnership works really well.
He grows,
and I make it into something
beautiful.
She's the stush and me is the bush.
Look it, stush. So you're in the bush.
Yes, we are. Yeah,
you're not
we are.
You are the bush. Him are the bush.
He's the bush.
Yes, so you are the stush. You're in the bush.
Exactly.
All right, so we're going to ask you how long you do this thing.
All right, the products now, we've been doing the products we've been farming organically for about 15, 16 years now.
Yeah?
The products now we've been doing about 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
We're in our fourth, going into our 5th year.
So you export it and all them something? Or you just sell it to
locally locally, and you can find our products at CPJ Market, right, in Kingston, and in Uncorked in Kingston as well. And we're on this side. So if anybody wanted to order from us, we do get a lot of phone calls and emails, and we send out a newsletter and all kinds of things like that.
So I can ask you, you connected, you ever hear about there's a sister in St. Thomas? I don't know if you know about this sustainable development we're going in St. Thomas with she and her husband.
Source, not the Source Farm.
Yes.
Yeah, Nicola. Yes.
Nicola,
we're all
you
friends.
Nicola,
all of us are all good friends, and try to push forward.
I bought some kale. No, I'm knowing that is kale from her, and it looks so beautiful that I don't want to cut them.
Yes.
I mean, I said pretty. I mean, look at it every morning. I go down there and look at it, I said, you know, so I shouldn't eat this thing.
So every time I have to go into the bag, eh?
Because if I see him kill there.
This is actually Swiss chard.
That's the one I asked if you have the sucker.
This is the red one.
If you have the sucker, I asked if you didn't have the sucker. You have the sucker?
Yes, man.
You have the sucker?
We planted, so we have to have it.
So you get it back? You have to keep getting the seed, or you get it back?
Well, what we try to practice is a thing called seed saving.
Right.
Yes.
So as long as, first of all, the seed that you start with have to be organic seed.
Yes.
And the drawback with that is in Jamaica, you don't have
organic seed.
You don't have
so we have
seed.
to bring them in.
Yes.
Right. So you have a few companies like Seeds of Change.
Yes.
High Mowing.
Right.
Yeah, them selling out in a Whole Food store. Some of them
yes.
see that.
But there are quite a few. Johnny's is the one that most people know, because Johnny's is the one that has many different varieties, and they sell both conventional seed and organic seed.
Okay.
But there are some special companies that do sell just organic seed alone, like High Mowing, Southern Exposure Seed Exchange.
Yeah.
Those particular ones tend to be,
good.
we try to go with those more often, but then there's always a couple of things. You know, we try to spread the wealth a little bit, but we bring them in.
Yeah, that's a good.
Right, because they're heirloom seeds, and because they are organic seeds, they're not hybrids. So what happens is that you're able to grow it out until the only way that you get good seed from a plant is when it is mature. So it has to go beyond maturity. So then it goes back to looking, your land goes back to looking like straight bush, right?
Yeah.
Until you harvest off when the seeds are ready.
All right, what I am looking at now is I have some pop show there where deliberately I say I will keep them there because we know some yellow flowers, and then started with some little thing like bean.
Right. Those little
that
black
seed.
Those
So they will drop
flowering.
back, and then you will get suckers from
You can do it that way, or you can harvest them yourself and cull out the seeds. And when you cull the seeds, then you're able to sort of plant back, or you can refrigerate them, or you dry them, and then you refrigerate.
Okay. Well, give thanks for the item for really come and share these little moments with you, and I'm looking forward to a lovely relationship. I'm looking forward to a lovely relationship. I am going to end up there. I'm coming up there.
Yes.
You say near
and we do farm tours also.
No, we're not. Well, we're near, but we're about 1 mountain away from Lake.
Okay, all right. Well, we give thanks.
Give thanks.
And, we appreciate it. We say, Stush in the Bush, wonderful name for your farm. And we like the two of us move together, and we like the vibe. We just love it. We love it. Anytime, anything like that, we always have to open it up and make people know that it exists. It's not like Ministry of Agriculture, this, that. It's just two people that do them thing one away and I make a difference. You understand? So we give thanks, Bridget.
Give thanks to the item. Blessed Lord.
Paul said Jamaican exceptionalism. See, him educated, Him educated, Jamaican exceptionalism.
I would call it sexy vegetarianism. Same.
Yeah, the man has a sexy vegetarianism. Okay, stepping razor, we're there with you, and we are telling you, say, all the thing I go now is that we depend on. You can't say that we depend. From this program, I started that to depend. And from last night, we have talked to that to depend. What time it is? 2 minutes past 4. Anything they have to do? All right. So, I want to play this to the people, before we forget, I want to play this to the people, This is some statistics where we have on the subject where we just talked about a while ago. And we want the environmentalists, listen to these things. And the Jamaican Society of Prevention of Cruelty to the Animal listen to these things. and all the Jamaican people them who see it fit, don't feel say if you throw garbage out of a bus, or if you carry no well tuned up and anything, you're creating problems for the next person and then eventually for yourself. It's a serious thing. It's a chain thing, you know. All of is connected. There's no you and me, you know. It's only I and I. I and I is one. So there's no you and me, second person. So everything is connected. So when you do something over here, so you feel say, why you satisfy yourself over this, so you don't know how you cripple some man. It's like when you go up the hill with a car where a fumes, you say, why you have to reach where you are go, but the fumes go around there, so now it cause some problem. When you throw something out of the window in the street, and the thing can't even degrade itself, it's not. I mean, look into it. Look into it, people. I mean, we know say you have politicians for work with and GPS and all them things, but all of them things that's connected. High blood pressure, GPS, water commission, all of the things them where you feel say gone wrong is connected to all the things them where you think say gone wrong. You understand? So when we say the minister say stop smoking and people are say, oh, you talk, well, you can't tell people what to do. You are smoke is one thing, but when me no smoke and you blow the smoke in my face, it worse because me I inhale it and you exhale it. So me I get the worst part of the thing when me inhale it. You understand? I mean not tell a man say to make me smoke. So a man could have a cancer and he say, but him not smoke. But maybe him did that stand up beside you. Who did that smoke? And smoking is one of the main causes of cancer and cause of death right now. Cancer is a serious thing. Everybody are run from that now. And most of the things that we are going on in the society now, especially what we call the technological age, bring cancer. So, we now say, everybody now go dead. We now say that, you know, just say, it's not everybody can afford to go to the doctor. And if you can prevent the thing, you have to cure it. Because prevention is better than to cure. So if you see the danger and you say, boy, you can't make the thing happen, it's better you have tried to prevent it from happening than to happen, and then when you go to hospital, you can't afford the bill and you drop down and dead. Or you call your family, lad, you want to see granny sick, or Tony sick, you know, him go at school and him just drop down, so, you know, the money can't send. And you say, well, you know, we're in some financial difficulties here in London, you know, but we try to see what you can do. And all 5 months, I try to see what you can do. You understand? And they say it there. And you sit go just wait for 5 months. I say, and you call him back and you can't get him on the phone. You understand? So we need to take certain things into consideration. You know, see, we can't make them trap with so. Can we get trapped, you know? We get trapped. We can't make them trap with so continuously. We need to use wizzy, with thinking, with brains. I want to talk about education now, because intelligence is different from education. Because if intelligence was education, then the politicians, them wouldn't behave so. Them have education, but they don't have no intelligence. You understand? I will look upon them and will realize, but these people don't have no intelligence, because them the intelligent, they want to push something like this, but we are talking about just now. Organic farming is what is happening. For those of you who don't know, a whole heap of tourists who come to Jamaica now, they want to know so them food is organic. If you don't know that, there's a big market for organically grown food in the hotels. That's why a whole heap of tourists now, them don't want to go in these big hotels. They want to go to Portland, they want to go to Treasure Beach, they want to go where the people them there. They want to go eat where the people them are eat. They want to go amongst the people them. A guy now wants to sit down in a hotel now unless him, a man come to Jamaica and him say him come to Jamaica and him sit down in a sandals all 2 weeks. Him not go nowhere. More than if he walk up on the road and that people tell him, say, boy, don't go down the road, you know. You know, I mean, you can't trust those Jamaicans down there, you know. And it's a Jamaican that tell him that, you know. It's terrible, you know. A Jamaican tell him don't go down the road because Jamaica down there. When you come at Ochi, so now, them just lead the tourists them from the port and go right into the Indian them store. And the Indian them don't have, most of them don't have no Jamaican things in there, you know. It's some things made in Taiwan and made in Korea in there, where you can't get it over the craft market. But when you go over the craft market now, Jamaican people so well want a sale. that them just hack down the tourists and then the police come and take them and say, well, right now, look here. We don't harass the tourists. And they don't really harass them, harass the tourists. You know? It's just that them so glad to see two tourists. That them have to dig out where they can't dig out before the tourists go back on the boat, with the boat. Why the Indian guy, them have to dig out, not them just have him stories set out and say, oh, this is a Jamaican hat, you know, it's the locks on it. You know where it make Mexico. This is a red, gold and green bag, you know, it's a Bob Marley and it where it come from? The Philippines. So when the Jamaican craft there, it there in a Fern Gully. It can't sweet me when I see the white woman them a pass with these big, you know, this big statue they make with the things them will long out so. They love it, you know. You ever see tourist woman them a pose beside it, them just wow. You see what when them go see them friend, when them go show them friend that, them friend will come to Jamaica, you know, because some of them, you know, they make the man them in a look like Rasta, you know, with locks, you know. So you can't imagine all when a tourist come here and see all me. It's like say wow. It's like wow. You know, I wonder what is under that clothes there. I wonder if he's looking like the thing that I saw in Fern Gully. My gosh, I went to a place in Jamaica, man, Fern Gully. Those guys is I mean, they must have been looking at someone to do that. I would like to find someone who is the person who they carved that statue of. I tell them, they man, and I will leave them not there on the beach, man. I will leave a rasta down there, man. You can't get some of them for rent, you know. Yeah, rent a dread. How you mean you can't rent a dread? Anyway, this is the Stepping Razor. Click it.
Mother's Bakery. Enjoy our yummy banana bread and cinnamon Danish today. Available in select supermarkets island-wide.
Yeah. This is not a you I say. Iowa FM is roots rock reggae. Hear this. And all them other liquid stations there. What me say? A straight reggae. You hear that?
Ezekiel, you love me?
Ivy.
Ezekiel, you wanna marry me again?
Ivy.
Ezekiel, the lamp turn over.
Ivy.
Ezekiel, the house are burned down.
Ivy.
Papa Jesus, who turn off your razor?
Yeah, this is the Stepping Razor. The art of war. So, you have a brethren now where we just get introduced to by my long-time drummer who run well left me. As I said, Shaggy thief him from me. And now Big Mountain come thief him from Shaggy. Him still a play music. Produce some big music in a Jamaica yet too. You have any million seller yet? The Tessans. I heard you that for a longer time we do it. I will write it. And she write it while you produce it. Yes. Him a big producer in Jamaica. Him have a whole heap of things. One, you know, say one tour and him till a 3 tour my head. Go on this. Because we can't make you come here and say something on the mic. You have big man in town. And when big man in town come check Mutabaruka, big man in town I forget ear play, ear voice. Yes. All right. I will talk to Paul Castic. You say how much show you say you go on with me?
With you?
Yeah.
1991, Mutabaruka, Mighty Diamonds, and 809.
Oh, yeah. Well, 8 weeks.
8 weeks.
Chris I don't want to wear them never depend. I was just two of them that on the road. Yes.
Just like that, yeah.
Yeah, me just remember that. And then now we go for
Lollapalooza.
Big thing that.
And Reggae Superfest.
Yeah, Lollapalooza was a serious story. Yeah.
Arrested Development, the whole crew.
Yeah. All right. And over the years now we see a ton big producer. Apart from just a play drum, but we see a produce enough music and thing. All right, we trust your music then. We listen to that tune here. We want to play this tune here by a new brethren. It says a new brethren is on the scene. Faraji,
yeah man.
Faraji is a new brethren on the scene. And we love the music here still. We love the music.
Glad for that.
We're going to play this tune here. Faraji, this is the Stepping Razor, the art of war. The food vibes and Rafi, I call that when Rasta did start out, everybody mac and J Rasta when it come on to the food thing. But Rasta didn't know what them I say. You understand? We didn't know what I say from them time there. So we give thanks for that realization there from Rastafari and from the community. If you know, so we was the vanguard into bringing to the attention of people about why you should eat and don't eat certain things. So You have some people who mock it, you know. You say you're vegetarian and them attack. Well, so Rasta, you know, yam pork. And him just say you're vegetarian, you know. And him ask you these questions, just mock and jeer. It's like, the weirdest thing about it, you know, Rasta have to defend himself more than any other group of people in Jamaica when it comes on to certain things. You understand? You tell a Christian about certain things, nobody now treat him certain way, you know. But find Rasta town say, tell me something, Rasta. I like I man now. I man a Rasta, but I know say no. Hey man, I tell you, me a no bald, you know, but me a Rasta. Me a bald, you know, but me a Rasta. All them talk, them a give. You know them way they just for mac and cheer thing. Anyway, you know them say the stone that the builder refuse become the head cornerstone, stepping razor. About Rosie, Barrington leaving no easy, you know. Why, you know, Barrington leaving no easy. It's a weird thing, you know. It's like a rude child, you know. It's like a rude, spoiled child, and you love him still.
Red Stripes, start the game.
The Lotto jackpot is $27 million. Do you have $27 million in your bank account? Broke out of brokenness with Lotto. Buy your Lotto tickets now.
Who has Champs Fever? The Gleaner Online invites Jamaicans all around the world to watch the free live stream of the 2014 Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Champs at jamaica-gleaner.com/champs 2014 from March 27 to 29 at 2:30 p.m. daily. Follow us on Twitter at Jamaica Gleaner for live Champs updates. The Gleaner, where life unfolds.
Yeah. This is not a you I say. Iowa FM is roots rock reggae.
Hear this.
And all them other liquid stations there. What me say? A straight reggae. You hear that? Reggae.
Yes. Stepping razor, the art of war. So we're going to talk to Maxine Walters. The reason why we're going to talk to Maxine Walters is because she do a very unusual exhibition on Sunday, right down here now, Ochia, Harmony Hall, where she took dancehall posters and put it on exhibition that is really unique. Maxine.
Muta, how are you?
I am totally okay, and the reason why I have to call is because I personally, I don't know for somebody, I think that this is a very unique thing that somebody could actually just take down posters off a street and make it become almost like a national exhibition of posters, like people would throw with this or just make it stay upon it. Oh, you think about that? No, I mean, or you just decide to take down posters off a wall?
Well, I think of it as more than just taking posters off the wall, Muta. I think of it as a preservation of our national culture, you know, our street culture, because these posters it's been years that they've been up there. So many of us don't even see them. We don't notice them because they're around so much that it's become a sort of a way of life. Oh yeah, these posters are there. But they are the heartbeat of Jamaica. There are social consciences. I mean, they tell us what's going on. If you land in Jamaica and you want to know what's happening, you check those posters. The ones that are up from before can tell you what happened. The ones that are there now, and they are the true heartbeat of our country, of the music of our country. You know, so it's for me preserving this culture, which we tend to ignore. And not only that, some of them, especially the hand-painted ones, as you may have noticed, are brilliantly artistic.
They're
great art.
Of course, yes. And you don't think about it that it has the date on it too. That is really interesting.
Yes. It has the date, and it has a message. A lot of them have messages, you know. Yeah. I mean, there's one, like, you know, there's some that say things like, you know, the bees sting where we get the money now. You know what I mean? I mean, that is a message of some sort.
So let me ask you a question. You plan to carry it, go to California, this exhibition?
I plan to carry it to the world.
Okay, all right.
My feeling about these posters is that they're free art. They're a beautiful example of our culture. Reggae is going through a really rough time right now. And this is one of the ways that we can, you know, show what we're about. So somebody just sent me yesterday an email showing me an exhibition that's on in California that some French guy who claims to be an expert on sound systems is doing on Jamaican sound systems and Jamaican music.
Yeah, I heard about it.
And we don't know anything about this. So all these people all over the world are taking our culture. They're making money off of it, none of which they're giving back to us, right? And taking it out there. We don't even know if what they're saying is right. You know, some of it might be, but some of it might not be. I personally feel that I'm taking this Jamaican message. My plan is to do another book, this time a proper coffee table book. And when that book is ready, take it out there, take it on tour, almost like a musician touring, with music and stuff, and show it to the world, show what we are, give another side of us that's interesting, show our talent, show our simple advertising can become, art.
Something of artistic
collectible art.
Yes. You know? It would be nice to see that in a place like Sundance Reggae Festival or Rotterdam or in France, I think the European would be really appreciative of that exhibition.
Yeah, that's my plan. But, until the book is ready, I don't want to go out there because you have to have something to market. And I also, at my stage of life, I believe in giving back. These signs were given to me as a gift as far as I'm concerned the moment I recognized their value. And having made that collection of over 4,000 now, and I keep collecting, I want to be able to give back all, up to this date, every penny that's come from any of these sales or signs or exhibitions, I have given to the Country Water Cancer Care Hospice. And I also am very passionate about sexually abused children in this country. So when the book comes out, a half of the proceeds of the book is going to the Cancer Care Hospice, and the other half is going to raise awareness and assist sexually abused children, because there are too many of our kids who are destroyed by this.
Yeah.
And what I'm talking about is, I always talk about, somebody like Shaggy, who knows what I want to do, and Shaggy has agreed to assist us how he can, because he puts his money where his mouth is, and I'm really happy to big him up, because I've seen what he's done with his thing, and I hope to be able to follow and be able to give up, earn enough. Right now, it's minimal what I've
You have any plans to carry to Kingston?
Yes, I've been asked by a number of people to bring it to Kingston, and I will as soon as the coffee table book is ready.
You keep a tab on this coffee table book. How long it going to take for ready?
Well, I have another few months to go. I'm talking to a few publishers.
You don't know if it's not out by this year?
Oh, yes, it has to be out this year.
Oh, it has to be out this year. Okay.
It has to be out this year, because I've had a very powerful man offer to help promote it for me, and as long as it's out this year.
Well, if what we saw there is any indication of what is to come, trust me.
It's an amazing movie.
Applaud you, yeah.
I mean, look at the day we had there. It was incredible.
Yeah, man,
it was magical.
Sweet, man. It is sweet. It's sweet. Anyway, I would say, I think, as we say, it's a unique kind of exhibition that it should be taken around the world. So I hope you have the posters in a place where no rat now go eat them up.
Oh, yeah, I'm preserving them.
Preserve them. You can carry them on tour if you also explain
this
some of
is the plan. That was the next thing. I'm glad you said it first. Because if we go out there and take it on tour, hey, come on. Mutabaruka, me and the street art signs. What a wicked show that would be. There you go.
I didn't watch the dance, I didn't dance. I didn't watch the crowd, and trust me, I know say 99% of them never experienced nothing like that in life.
I know. Weren't the girls great? I'm telling you, man.
All right, well,
Evelyn.
Yeah, give thanks, Maxine, I mean,
and thank you too, Muta,
it,
because you played such a huge part in the success of that.
Give thanks.
All right, great.
Listen, that was Maxine Walters, man. Exhibition, dancehall posters that took place last Sunday, right down in our Oach area. So if you never see it yet, you need to see it, because to me, why it's so unique is that, I'll never say it again, is that there's certain things about Jamaica where Jamaican don't preserve. Like, we're afraid of how we talk, so we don't really want to talk it when we talk it to tourists or to foreigners. Yes, when the foreigners them come here, they want to talk like we. Jamaican people afraid of Rasta in a certain way, yet still the foreigners them come down here, so I try to investigate Rasta. The Japanese, them depend on the dancehall culture like, wow. You understand? The European depend on the reggae culture like, wow. But we refuse to accept these things. So, one of the things them where we say the sister here do is something where me feel say it's only white people really have that thinking there for preserve these things. You know, see it? For really go around the place and take out the posters them when the dance them done and put them up nicely and set it up, and then years after, she just goes, so bam, exhibition at dancehall posters. It's really a serious thing. We love it. So I want to say yield up to Maxine to come up with such an idea. Brand new tune by Maxi Priest. Yes, Step In Razor. The art of war. You know, when it come on to holidays, you know, IRFM eat a little bit more food than usual. You understand? So we have to accommodate that. You understand? We want to play this, you know. We want to play this. Believe you me, we want to play this. Listen to this.
Together with the Free University Amsterdam, the Nicholas G. Pearson Foundation set out to discover what kind of carbon savings could be made in the US if they all went without meat for 1 or more days. And this is the result. If all Americans ate vegetarian for 7 days, they would save around 700 megatons of greenhouse gas emissions. That would be just the same as taking all the cars in America off the roads. Every single car. If everyone in America didn't eat meat for 6 days a week, this would make the same carbon savings as eliminating the total electricity use of all households in the States. This would result in carbon savings equivalent to planting 13 billion trees in your garden and letting them grow for 10 years. That's 43 trees for every American. This would result in carbon savings equivalent to halving the domestic use of all electricity, gas, oil, petroleum, and kerosene in the United States. If all Americans cut out meat for 3 days, they would save almost 300 megatons of greenhouse gas emissions. This would have a greater impact on reducing global warming than if all cars in the US were replaced with Toyota Priuses. This would have the same positive effect on reducing greenhouse gases as replacing all household appliances like fridges, freezers, microwave ovens, dishwashers, washing machines, tumble dryers, and so on and so forth. And I mean replacing all appliances with energy efficient ones. Wouldn't that be great? What do you think? Would cutting out meat for just 1 day really have any effect? Well, I was flabbergasted with the result. If all Americans didn't eat meat for just 1 day a week, this would save 90 million plane tickets from New York to LA or from LA to New York. 90 million tickets each year just by eating no meat for just 1 day a week. You see, a small step for a man is a giant leap for humanity and all living creatures. And you don't have to wait. You can start today with your own tasty and simple solution to the climate problem. The question we have to ask ourselves is simply, how many days a week shall I go without meat to reduce global warming?
I think it would help, especially if they did 1 day a week. I think that makes a huge difference. It makes a huge difference not only for the environment, but for the animals themselves, and then for our bodies.
Not only think it would help what you're talking about, but I think it would help the karma also.
Greenhouse gas is a really important thing. Global warming is really important. But does anybody ever talk about the amount of water it takes?
There's so much waste. And I think if more people were aware of that, they would make the choice, because it's a very easy thing to do. It's a very easy choice to make, to just skip meat for a day, 1 day a week, you know, and then 1 day becomes 2 days, and then 2 days becomes 3 days, and gradually it can make a significant impact.
Absolutely. Being a vegetarian uses 1/10 the resources than eating meat does, so obviously it would help, you know, perpetuate human life on Earth that everyone did.
Hopefully it all turns around. I think it definitely was the missing part of the inconvenient truth.
Animals are suffering, people are suffering. I mean, we need to do something quickly.
You know, you can't be a meat eater and call yourself an environmentalist.
You can get a lot of protein from peanuts.
When I was raised in Canada, meat and potatoes, I never was a big meat eater my whole life, but you're raised that way, and it's really hard to switch gears. So I think when people just do the best they can.
Should all eat less animals, or maybe just none.
I think that would make a tremendous difference.
You don't have to go 100% vegetarian, but we don't have to just have this mass gorging of meat that happens especially in the United States of America.
Yes, I don't expect everyone on the planet to give up all meat. I think that's unrealistic. But I do think we could get people to understand that meat shouldn't be something they have for their own health on as regular a basis as they do have it.
People don't think twice when they eat meat. People don't think twice the way their meat is manufactured. People don't think twice about those factory farming practices because it's not as close to them. But yet, if you're driving in a car, an SUV that may be much bigger and is not a hybrid, possibly like your car, is something that you can pick on. It's an easy thing to pick on, but we need to start picking on ourselves, and we need to start picking carefully what we eat, how we eat, when we eat it, where we get it from. We need to do the research and do the work to find those things out and make ourselves smarter. So if we're going to talk about SUVs and car emissions, we can also be smart enough to find out where most of those emissions are actually coming from.
REFM, thought-provoking, always smoking, lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
And even though that clip was from America, but considering that most of our eating habits and practices come from America, and 60% of the food that we consume come from foreign, it is a very relevant clip in relationship to what we do in relationship to the environment that we are living in. And we need to wake up and get with it. Just like how we are get with all the decadence of America. We can see that there is things that is happening that we need to really realize and understand. The whole world, just like how the ganja thing, with the behind, we was in front with the ganja thing, now with the behind. And America now is taking up that slack. You know, it's America we have to follow all the while. How it go? We have to follow America all the while. Well, if you have to follow America, we need to get some things like that clip. For show the people them, the Minister of Health, the Minister of Agriculture need to get some information. Because sometimes black people listen to white people more than how them listen to black people. And that the big policeman did say, near Mr. Green, we're going to England there, him say, it would appear that the people them don't prefer to listen to a white man than listen to them own black people. You understand? So we are say, when them hear these things coming from America, maybe they will take more notice of what is said for a program like this. That it is very important. I will repeat it again. This is not an argument about Rasta, and this is not an argument about wanting everybody to eat vegetarian. This is about, let us see what we can do to prevent some of the gases that is in the atmosphere. And one of the things is livestock and the emission of these methane gases in the air that is causing more problem than the same SUV where you hear the woman talk about. Everybody are watching smoke out of the car will come up the road. But nobody now watch say them are help to perpetuate the craziness because them is part of the problem. So we're going to go back to the stadium here so now.
IRFM now presents a live updated report on the Grace Kennedy ISA Boys and Girls Athletics Championships at the National Stadium in Kingston. It comes to you courtesy of Contractor Music Marketing, promoters of Down Sound's new hit single, No Guns Around by Nature. Manchester Co-op Credit Union, where service exceeds expectations. Grace, bringing good taste to life. Slam Goliath Condoms, from the land of champions, comes a condom for Jans.
Maxfield Bakery, Maxfield for maximum satisfaction. Get yours before them done. Unite for Change movement, an initiative of the government of Jamaica. Let's unite to create peaceful communities.
The Jamaica Yellow Pages. Find everything you need in the Jamaica Yellow Pages. Print online, mobile, and now text. And Karnak Hardware, a tradition of great things. Let's now join the IRFM team on location.
Thank you very much, and welcome back to the National Stadium for yet another updated report on CHAMS 2014, the 104th staging of the events being sponsored by ISA and of course Grace Kennedy. Raymond Casey Graham, Jamaica College, they've assumed the lead. They now have 28 points to Kingston College's 27. That is not strange. We did say earlier on this morning that this was the way it was going to be. Not seeing enough of Jamaica College as far as pushing through their athletes to the final is concerned. That's where it matters most.
Yes, we all knew before that they are very strong in the field events and also the pole vault coming up. They would have taken a lead today based on their strength in those areas. So no surprise there. But on the track, they are a bit weak on the track.
Well, their athlete, Alec Vern Longmore, he secured the 4th position for them to gain 5 points. But the eventual winner of the discus throw class 1 boys went to the howling favorite Basil Bingham of Calabar, 60.29 meters. Second going to Gedford Watson of Petersfield, 54.21. And a third being taken by Demar Gale of Edwin Allen, 53.36. No surprise that Basil Bingham is the champion.
And no surprise that Calabar, they're on 13 points. They got 13 points because their second string, Andrew Bedford, he was 5th. So he was the favorite Bingham, and he carried through.
So a big start for Calabar really here, and from here you can listen out for Calabar because they have been progressing steadily and quietly.
Right, not quietly. Calabar was always the favorite to come and dominate, but they had a mishap yesterday, but they are starting to show themselves now.
So that is how it goes. Jamaica College, though, they say they have been programmed for champs. Do they have the quality? Do they have the depth to take championships?
No, they are programmed in the field events this year. You can see it based on the results so far. But when you look at the track, they can't hide. So they were doing nothing all season. So what are they going to do now? You have to qualify. So they were always doing well in the field events, the throws, the jumps, but they were not doing well in the track. So I don't expect them to be a factor at the end. But I can't get surprised. St. Diego seems to be dropping out of. They were highly thought of. I saw their 800-meter runners a while ago. The number 1 seat Black. He came here and he failed to qualify. He stopped at the line and let the Calabar guy pass him. The high jump class 3. St. Diego had 2 athletes doing well all season. They're not in the final. So St. Diego, they seem to be struggling now.
I'm still remaining with Jamaica College. They have 4 athletes on whom a lot of their efforts will depend. O'Brien Wasom, Wasim Williams, Clayton Brown, and Devon Baker, all coming from the World Youth Championships. Have we seen enough of them?
Yeah, you can't use 4 athletes to win champions in the field events because after the field events up, you have so many events on the track. It's highly impossible. It's not as if they're in every class, they're going to dominate. You need track event, and Calabar and JC, they're short here. So it's going to be highly impossible for them to really be a factor without having a good track event.
At the end of the day, Jamaica College, though, should be leading based on how the points are tallied. Calabar should be there or thereabouts, with Kingston College also in the pack too.
Yes, it will. When tomorrow comes, it will be KC Calabar. JC, as of today, at the end of today, we're going to see the class JC. So it should be a
KC Calabar down to the wire. As far as the women are concerned, we still have that big record-breaking leap courtesy of Sheehan Salmon of Hydel, 1.78 meters, to be the only record registered in the books today, and the only female final to be concluded. And Edwin Allen, they are leading 42 points to Hydel's 35. We can give you an update after 3 rounds in the girls' class for long jump. Shade Power of Hydel leads with 5.41 meters. Mary Mason of Wolmer's is second, 5.27, and Ashanti Moore of Hydel as well, 5.21 meters. Again, you have to say Hydel.
That's 50 more points for Hydel. Hydel has always been strong in the lower classes, and they are going to dominate. But when it comes to the higher classes, they are in problems there. But I think I'm a bit surprised that they are doing so well at this early stage yet, because all season it was a quite Hydel this season. But Corbin knew what he was doing. He was preparing for championship.
And so it is coming to the fore. So let's see what will unfold for the rest of the afternoon when we rejoin you later. It should be greater. Until then, Evan Hewitt on behalf of Raymond Casey Graham, Robert Willems, and the rest of the crew, returning you to Master Controls.
That was a live updated report from the ISA Boys and Girls Athletics Championships from the National Stadium in Kingston. It came to you courtesy of Contractor Music Marketing, promoters of Down Sound's new hit single, No Guns Around by Nature. Manchester Co-op Credit Union, where service exceeds expectations. Grace, bringing good taste to life. Slam Goliath condoms from the land of champions.
All the best pizzas and pastas under one roof.
Yeah. This is not a you I say. Iowa FM is roots rock reggae. Hear this. And all them other liquid stations there. What me say? A straight reggae. You hear that?
Well, I tell you, say, I don't remember if it's a continent or stepping ways of I do, because it look like night, that's the first thing. And the advertisement, them, you know, I'm totally disoriented. I'm totally why is give thanks to Brian inside her. Because Brian right now would even remember which program I part. Believe you me. Alright, we want to play this clip here now because the program so done. See then watch it, the program so done, I'm not get for doing me want to do. Alright. Listen to this. It'll come. Don't worry, it'll come.
Crowded in cages, penned behind bars, all for sale.
There are several cages here full of cats, presumably just waiting to be sold.
This isn't a pet store. It's a wholesale meat market in southern China, where eating cats and dogs is common practice.
Frozen dog leg. 这个多少钱? 36 yuan, so that's about $6 for, looks like a lot of meat there.
At the Han River Dog Meat Restaurant, diners can have it almost any way they please.
So on the menu, they've got dog steak, dog soup, dog and tofu, and many, many other dishes. And when we asked them which one is the most popular, they said everything is popular here. So he's chopping up the dog meat. Never seen this before. It looks a lot like pork, I would say. It's a little difficult to watch.
But dog meat is good for your health and metabolism, the hostess tells me. In the summer, it helps people sweat. Still, these local restaurants may have to find a new specialty. New legislation pending review by the Chinese government could make eating dogs and cats illegal. This ban on eating cats and dogs would demonstrate that China has reached a new level of civilization, says this professor who's leading the campaign. While many cats and dogs are specifically raised to be eaten, animal rights advocates say there's always a chance there's someone's lost or stolen pet. The Chinese government ordered dog to be taken off the menu during the Beijing Olympics to avoid upsetting international visitors. And with living standards rising, China's growing number of pet owners are throwing their support behind a potential ban as well. I would never eat dog meat, this woman says. It's so cruel. But experts say any law against it could take as long as a decade to pass. Until then, it's a la carte, to the kitchen from the cage. Emily Chang, CNN, Guangzhou, China.
Well, you hear it from the dog's mouth. I mean, the people's mouth. Even China is trying to get rid of that dog eating habit to fit into the modern world of what it is, because them say over the past 5 years obesity has doubled in China. Can you believe that? Obesity has doubled in China over the past 5 years. Just 5 years. So they are also recognizing that something is not right. Plus, the emission of gases is something where they might try work out, but because of industrialization and the fast and the pace where industrialization are going with in China, them seem to have a weird, which there's nothing to wear, the environment is more important, there's nothing to wear. Take care of the environment take care of you. Okay, yes, step in.
Greetings, Muta, one love.
Blessed.
Yes, just want to touch point. Oh, you just touched that news there. It's not just China, because when I was in Africa, I see them in Ghana eating the cat and the dog too. I had to tell the man, taxi driver, stop, look at the car, and he says, cat soup. I said, stop the taxi, let me look on it. What are there? He said, cat. Them I said, cat, them eat that, the man palm.
Them eat rat. Them eat rat down there too.
Mampang, yeah, and the big lizard, the mampang.
The big rat them. But you see, what, all right, you see what happened now is that people skin up them face when them eat a Chinese I eat dog, yet still them eat pig.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I mean, eating dog, eating pig, I mean, really.
And what the Africans will show you said that if you know who eat it, because them take the shape of the face, the shape of the animal, them eat it. You know?
You ever see a saltfish?
Yeah.
No, you ever see a saltfish? Not without the head, you know. I mean, with the head.
Yeah, man. Yeah, how the face look. You know?
It look like a human being, you know.
Yeah, you see it?
Yeah, it look like a human being. Believe you me.
Another thing too. Yesterday I listened and I hear a man saying can't plant because he not have no water. Oh man.
Oh, that was the program last night.
Yes.
Yes.
And I said to myself, but where the barrel, get a barrel and just catch rainwater. Although they might ban at the US now, you can't catch rainwater no more. But, you know, we come in here March and we eat from outside already. You know?
A joke actually, you know, it's a joke. But it come up with just promoting music and things. I'm never really serious about certain things.
No, anyway you're there, you can put on something. You know?
Give thanks, sister. Give thanks.
Man, love.
Yes. Yes, so we're going forward to this now. We have our next clip we want to play. It's the last clip we want to play because you know, say, we're up on the outers now of the program. This is some children. All right, listen. Wrong clip again. Wrong clip again. I tell you, say, the thing I go away. I don't know that. All right, I'm going to play this tune and find the clip. I'm going to play this tune and find the clip. No pick ones when I go work out. Instead of that, you know, she go make it. Sugar she name. She go out with things. She come with a different ranchy kind of style, but very conscious. Yes, very ranchy, but very conscious. Okay, we want to play this clip and go back to Sugar. Believe you me, we will play this clip and go back to Sugar, but we can't find the clip.
The production of 1 kilogram of beef is just as bad for the environment as driving around in the car for 3 hours while you left all your lights on at home.
If all people in the world started eating as much meat as we do, then we'd need nearly 3 planets to be able to feed them all. And that's not possible.
If we all didn't eat meat for 3 days a week, this would lead to the same carbon savings of halving the electricity use in all households in the United States. A vegetarian in a Hummer produces fewer carbon emissions than a meat eater in a Toyota Prius. But a vegetarian on a bike is much better.
REFM, thought-provoking, always smoking. Lyrics like a bazooka. You are listening to Mutabaruka.
So we spend the whole program talking about the environment and about food. I would say this is where we are going. Or this is where we are going now. All we are going and this is where we are going because to me it is the most important thing right now to deal with, because we get the food thing right and get we thinking right, because sometimes all the food help you to think negative too, you know. Yeah man, they might make food here right now where synthetic, which is not conducive to the human body, so it kind of mutate in you and make you become a different kind of human being. Don't take it for joke. So a whole heap of our actions that seem inhumane, even though we now pinpoint it, but the scientists them now come show you say a lot of the aggression and the hype where you say all children have is because them intake of sugar is over the amount where a human body is supposed to take. So it make you them hype. And it also bring out a certain kind of aggression, especially certain animal products right now. Because a chicken where you used to run up and down in your yard is not the same chicken where come out the chicken place now. A cow where we used to have as a cow is not the same cow like where we say in the supermarket where them import from foreign. Where's that people are buy? Likewise the vegetable them. Because even the vegetable them, we have to open one eye and look on it and I wonder too. Especially when them come from foreign. So we are do these kind of things for sure. You say this is where we should put our brains on our head. We are do them things because we know say in a time after this you can't say you never hear. And we always repeat it, if the watchman see the danger and don't want the people, the blood of the people will be in on his shoulder. You understand? I mean, I take nobody blood from my shoulder. You know, see it, I mean, I go to church to drink the blood of Jesus. So I don't know nothing about drinking blood from my shoulder. So what I say is that we must take responsibility for what we're doing, because the people them that is governing the country seem not to be interested in these things. Simple things. Things that affect everybody every day, because we eat every day. Most Jamaican people not care him talk about the money, him eat every day. But guess what? It's not because you eat every day. Because most of we are eat for belly full. Most of we not eat for nutritional value. And we feel, say, especially the majority of Jamaican people, we feel, say, because we don't have no money, we can't eat healthy. But if you look on what we choose to eat when we eat, you realize, say, it's not that we can't afford the healthy food. It's just that we don't have no education or any informed situation. We can make we choose something different from the craziness we're around with. We see so much tell life vision story. We see so much things on the road we catch your eye, and so much advertisement with bright light in front of it, that it's very difficult for we really choose something that is of value today. We prefer the bling. Because sometimes people say right now things are still expensive where they have no value. No value. Most of the things them right now have no value. It's like it's not like you can buy it and then sell it back down the line for a whole heap of money. It just do have no value. And see we like the food. We are buy the food, but it's not like say it a preserve way down the line. Where it a do, it a healthy, quickness, sickness that we don't want later down the line. So when you say a teenager now and a teenager eat food, it's very difficult for you to tell a teenager, say, you see that way I eat, you see down the line, you're going sick certain way where you can't really, you don't want it to happen. That's why we say prevention is better than the cure. And for those of them who's in power, them need for sure the people them the right thing. And one of the right things to do is to show you to eat the right food properly. That is what we are talking about. So we give thanks to the moment and give thanks to the time and the energy. And you know, so next week we will back here with the cutting edge from 10 to 2, and then we're back with the stepping razor from 2 to 5:45. And we want to tell the people them say we used to have a thing where we talk about artists, young artists. We used to feature like 3 artists, young artists every first Thursday. Well, we're going to do it now every last Thursday every month. We're going to go back to that feature where we feature 3 young artists on the stepping razor and kind of expose that kind of vibes there. So look out for that again. We're going to start up that again. So we're gone, you know. We're gone.